What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review on the Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette. I did not do my base in this video. I just pretty much did like highlight, blush, lips, and the eyes in this video. You guys can check out other videos if you want to see my full face tutorials, of course. But if you want to know if this Naked Heat Palette is hot or not, Niche X approved, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so my base is already done for this video. You guys pretty much have seen in damn near every video I've uploaded my face routine. I do have an everyday makeup routine, like an updated one. I'll link that below. But I just want to focus mainly on the palette today. So, like I said in the intro, the palette we're going to be talking about is the Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette. First of all, the packaging is everything. I will say that I have not tried any of the Urban Decay Naked palettes, so I'm not really sure what to expect whatsoever. I did pick up the Gwen Stefani palette from Urban Decay, and it was absolutely trash. Like, it was trash. It was originally $56, and I ended up getting it for like $23, and it just wasn't worth it even with the discount. Like, it just was not a good palette. So, I'm really curious to see what this palette will do. I did swatch a couple of these in Ulta. I will insert some videos in here. I swatched 3 mattes and I swatched one of the shimmers. They were really pigmented. Y'all already know it's about to go down, and I'm about to tell y'all. But they were really pigmented when I swatched them. So this is the outside cover of the packaging. And then on the back, it just gives a little description about the palette and everything and whatnot. You get 12 all nude, can't live without amber hue neutrals, including warm browns, burnt oranges, and rich siennas. And those are my absolute favorite colors. I feel like you guys could tell from my looks and me just talking to you guys throughout tutorials, I love warm colors. It's not a secret there. From a super smooth red brown matte and a glimmering copper to a deep shifty bronze, this palette has everything you need to create sultry daytime looks, intensity, smoky nighttime looks, and everything in between. So that's what that says. Then it has like a little box that the palette sits in the inside, and this is the bag. Super cute packaging once again. Then you take it out of the box, and this is the inside. It just has like some matches on there because it's the Heat palette. And then this is the actual palette. It's so pretty and like reflective and copper, and it's like a plastic cover on the top. The wording is 3D. You can't feel it and feel like the perforated on it or whatever. And then when you open it, I have not opened this actual palette or swatched it, so I saved that for the video. It comes with a nice mirror, pretty nice mirror, a makeup brush that just fell. Let me grab it real quick. So it comes with this dual-sided makeup brush. I will try to incorporate this brush in the video somehow. It doesn't look bad. It's like a fluffy brush, a blending brush, and like a flat, it's more like a shader brush, but we'll see what it does. It's a bit fluffy. So these are the shadows. You got your neutrals, and then it goes into the warms, and you also got your darker neutrals at the end. Very, very, very gorgeous palette. This is so up my alley. I really hope it works out. There was a lot of controversies about this palette on Twitter, Instagram, and it was just going down on the makeup community when this palette dropped and the shades were out. I know you guys probably heard about this palette. Hella YouTubers are talking about it, saying it's good. I'm about to give y'all the real tea because y'all know I'm not about to fuck around. I'm gonna just go ahead and swatch some of the match for you guys live. First one I'm gonna swatch is Sauced, Low Blow. And then I'm going to swatch one of the metallics, and this is called Lumbre. I might be pronouncing that wrong. So these are the finger swatches. They're coming off a bit patchy. Well, not patchy, but you can see like the metallic is clumping up on my finger. Me personally, I don't like when shimmers do that. You guys heard me say a million times that the Anastasia shadows kind of do that. But we'll see what happens. So this is the metallic. This is the matte, and this is the other matte. So as you can see, the shadows are really pigmented. Like, I don't see anything wrong with these swatches. Of course, I have no primer on anything like that. I rubbed the shadow like 2 times with my finger, and it's still pretty prominent on my fingers. And I will say that when I swatched them in Ulta and I got in the car and I tried to wipe them off with like a piece of tissue, these bitches was not budging. Like, they were not coming off. They're just really, like, I'm wiping my hands on a towel right now, and as you can see, the shadows are still kind of like stained on my finger. So I hope that's what it does on the eye, because sometimes finger swatches can be very different from the eye look. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump into this Urban Decay heat palette. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm gonna just wing it, but all the colors look absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the shade Low Blow. Very powdery. When you dip your brush in there, you do get a lot of kickback, but that could be good or bad. It could be because they're chalky, and it could be because they're super fucking pigmented. So let's just see. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this color in my crease. Let me bring y'all in a little bit. So I'm going to place this color Low Blow into the crease. My eyes are primed. I do that with every shadow palette. That's not any secret. Definitely need to prime your eyes. I don't give a damn what palette you're working with. Make sure you prime your eyes. This is a MAC 224 brush, so I'm just taking this into the crease. Very nice pigmentation, color payoff. They're blending really, really good. The shadow is not blending away as I apply it, because some shadows will kind of disappear once you start applying it to the eye. For my next color, I'm going to go under that transition shade, and I'm going to take the color Cayenne, which is a really like brick red brown color. This is like one of my favorite shades to work with in a palette. You guys can see that. One of my favorite type of shades to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Ooh, damn, this one is super pigmented. I'm going to work this in the crease. Like, really work it into the crease. No problem blending this out. Sometimes darker shades kind of have more problems blending out. I noticed with some palettes, and this one is not doing that. It's very pigmented, and it's very buttery. So far, so good. So I'm just going to blend all this in. I'm going to go back in with my 224 with no extra product and just go over all of that. For my brow bone, I'm going to go into the shade Ounce. I'm just going in with the MAC 242. Very nice pigmentation for it to be a white nude shade. Sometimes these shades are kind of like chalky and not so good. It has a very light shimmer to it, but not very intense, which I like. So now I'm going to go into my outer V to deepen this look, and I'm going to go into the color in Fuego. It's more of like a purple brown color. And I'm going to take that right on the outer corner of my eye. Not taking it all the way in, just focusing it on the outer corner. These shadows also are good at building. I don't have any fallout on my eye right now, so that's also good. Even though the powder did kind of come out when I touched the shadow, it's not giving me any fallout right now. And I'm going to deepen it just a little bit more with the color Ashes. And Ashes is like a really like plummy midnight purple. And I'm going to put that on there also. And I'm going to go even farther out on the outer corner. Still no fallout. What is happening? What is happening? Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and add a shimmer color to the lid, kind of like a semi-cut crease. I'm going to try to use the color Dry before I put Fix Plus on there. You guys know I want to be fair, so I'm taking the color Scorched with the 242. A lot of pigment is on my brush right now. Let's see if it'll zoom. So a lot of pigment is on my brush. And I'm going to apply this to my lid dry with patting motions. Not bad for it to be completely dry. It's actually really nice. It is kind of building up a little bit in my inner corner, but my inner corner is a little watery. So I'm gonna let that slide, but it is not picking up right here in this little inner corner part. It's having a hard time sticking. Could be that because my eyes are watering. Going in a second time to build it. It is building good. It does have a lot of fallout. I got some fallout right here. So it looks really good. I honestly don't feel like I need to wet it. So I'm not. I feel like if I wet it, it might get a little chunky. I'm going to try to apply just a little bit with my finger also, just to kind of see. Oh yeah, with the finger, it's way more intense, and also it has more fallout, because it's like once you press it onto the eye, it just kind of started falling out on my face. Like I felt it falling out. But it's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. Okay, so I finished the other eye and put my lashes on. My lashes are the Kim Tie lashes by Cake Face Beauty. These just, I don't wear nothing else really. Like, these are just, they're the best. They are sold out again. So if I figure out when they restock, I will put it in the description after this video. So I'm going to go in and try to use the brush that did come with the palette like I said I would. And I just dropped it again. Okay, so I want to try to go in and use this brush that did come with the palette. So I'm going to take this end right here. It's just like a tapered, fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Low Blow. The same thing we did to the top is what we are doing to the bottom. And I'm doing this very, very lightly because you guys know my eyes will get the watering. And it'll get real bad real quick. So I'm going to go in with Cayenne. This brush is really good for the lower lash line because it has that taper point. So it's getting right in there where I need to be. So I do like this little brush. Then I'm going to go on the outer corner of the lower lash line with the two dark colors in Fuego and Ashes Mix, and just hit right at the bottom. And you want to connect it to the outer V at the top. So it should look something like this. Very smoky. I'm also bringing it down pretty low. Just because I want it to be really smoky. So for my inner corner, there really isn't a color in this palette that I will use on my inner corner. So I'm going to use a highlight from another palette. Let me zoom you guys out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face today. I already have my full face done. I do need a little bit of blush. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Cocoa Collection palette today for the rest of my face. This is the packaging. I'm going to go ahead and tap into her blush. And this blush is called I think it's called Rodeo Drive. You guys know that when Kylie does her packaging, it's like backwards or something. So I'm placing it on my apples and I'm bringing it back into my contour as always. I love this blush. It's just the perfect peachy, like luminous blush. It's kind of like a luminoso, but it has more of a peach tint to it. I really, really like this blush. And then for my highlight, I'm going to use the highlighters that come in this palette also. And this is Troop Beverly Hills, and this is 90210. So I'm going to take those on an Anastasia 23 brush. And I'm going to apply it. I want to apply it dry just to show you guys. And then I'll add some Fix Plus. These highlighters, as you guys know, are not as bam in your face. I don't think Kylie or any other Kardashians really like that, like bam in your face highlight. I do like these highlights, not as much as I like the single Kylie highlighters. I will say that. I feel like the single Kylie highlighters are way more pigmented without being wet. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my brush again and wet it. For my lip, I want to do something really bright, so I'm going to go in with this color from the Cocoa collection, in love with the Cocoa color called Doll. And I'm going to line my lips with Cork Pencil by MAC. Okay, you guys, so this is the end of the video. This is the completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. My final and absolute complete review on this palette is I really like this palette. This palette retails for $54, I believe. Of course, you can't use any coupons or anything like that because I did go to Ulta, but you know you can't use coupons and stuff like that on like name brand stuff. But such a good palette. Like, there was no issues whatsoever except for the fallout from the shimmer shadow. A lot of fallout. Like, it got over my leggings, it was on my face, it fell onto my chin. Like, I could feel the pigment falling onto me when I was using it. Other than that, I have nothing bad to say about this palette. You guys saw the swatches, and you guys saw me actually use this palette on my face. So niche approved, definitely niche approved. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. All products that I used that were not used on camera will be in the description box below. Please guys, tell me what you guys want to see next, and I will see you in my next one.